everyone, Namaste. I know it's been a hot minute, but I'm back. So today we're going to do a quick video on how to cleanse your crystals, your jewelry, and candles. Alright, so these are all very simple, easy things to do. Alright, our first one is salt. Doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be expensive. You can go to the dollar store and get yourself a container of it, and that's it. Okay, pour it in a bowl, a cup, whatever it is. Just make sure you have enough space in your container to place, several stones or your jewelry if you'd like. All right, so I like to always make sure to start off with that I put the intent into my salt. Salt is a naturally good way to remove negative energy anyways, but I still want to put my intent into it. I've already done that. For me personally, I will do the Our Father, Hail Mary. I pray over it, and then I'm done. Whatever you resonate with, go ahead, and do, to each their own. So, so now my salt is prepared and ready to go. I take my stone and I place it in the bowl. Easy peasy, guys. That is it. It does not have to be submerged in the salt. If you want to, that is fine, but just make sure that you do your research on your stones first to make sure that it is okay to put it in salt, that it'll do okay. Some stones and crystals cannot be submerged in water, should not be put in the salt. So make sure you do your research first. So next, you can, even with your jewelry, you take your jewelry. I take my rings, I plop them in there, my bracelets, my necklaces, sometimes my earrings I'll put there too. But again, make sure that the jewelry that you're putting in there is okay to put in salt. Now, you can leave it in there an hour, you can leave it in there a day, a week, however long you want. Now, when you take out your jewelry, if it feels sticky, all you have to do is run it under water. That's it. Super easy. All right, and then you can just put it right back on if you'd like. So, and the same thing with your stones too. If it feels a little sticky, rinse it under the water, just, quickly under the tap water. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. And then it's bada bing, bada boom, it's done. And then you could put your intent into whatever stone you just cleansed, depending on what kind of stone it is. So, for example, this is citrine. Now that it's cleansed, I can, put my intent to bring prosperity and abundance in whatever I'm looking for prosperity and abundance in, okay? All right, so our next way is smoke. So I have here my charcoal, and I'm going to show you, for those of you who have never worked with charcoal before, closer. It comes in a package like this. There's like 10 of them in there or something, and they look like this. They're just little discs that you will light on fire. So I take my little tongs that I keep specifically just for this because they will get dirty. Take your lighter and you just burn. I like to start from the middle, work myself out, make sure you get the corners, and you'll know it's lit because you'll see it like burning across the top, and it'll go all the way around. Once it does that, you place it in some type of charcoal holder. If you do not have one, you can use a regular frying pan, okay? Just make sure that before you set it down onto something that you place it on top of, whether it be a coaster, a towel, something to protect your countertop so it doesn't burn. All right, even with these, I like to use a coaster to place it on. So now, after about 5 minutes, you're going to get something. I've already used this one, but it's still on. So I'm gonna show you with this one. It's going to turn white or gray, okay? Once it turns that color, you know it's ready to use. So you're going to take your incense. For me personally, I use frankincense and myrrh just because I use it throughout my home, and I use it a lot for a lot of things. Dragon's blood I also use. Whatever you have, whatever resins you have or powders you have that are for removing negative energy is fine to place on the charcoal. So I'm going to take, and again, you take your resin and you put your intent into it, okay? I've already done that with these. So the intent is to remove and break any and all negative energies, to purify, to cleanse, okay? So after you've done that, you take your resin and you just simply place it right on top of the charcoal, okay? You will get a nice burn, but make sure also to not to fill it up so much. Don't cover the entire piece of charcoal with resin because you'll get no smoke, okay? So it needs space to breathe so you can get the smoke. So now you have your smoke. You're gonna take your crystal and all you have to do is hold it over it, like wave it back and forth, you know, and you cleanse it until you feel like it's good, it's cleansed. All right, some people like to do 1, 2, 3 swipes, turn it over, 1, 2, 3 swipes, whatever resonates with you, you do, okay? And then that's it, it's done. Same thing with your jewelry, you know, you can hold it over there, cleanse it, however long you want, and place it right back on immediately. It's fine. Your candles, you can cleanse your candles with smoke. This candle is supposed to come out. It's a little stuck right now, but if it came out, oh, here we go. I would do both pieces. So I would cleanse my candle all around, all around, all around, and then I would do this piece also. I would let it fill up with smoke, and I would do all around the candle, okay, the glass. When you're done, put your candle back in, or if it's one of those that don't come out, that's fine too. This is the same thing. Cleanse all around, turn it over, let it get inside, and that's it. Another easy way. When you're done, if you still have smoke coming out, don't let it go to waste. You can cleanse yourself. All right, cleanse your hands, cleanse your body, you know, whatever it is, cleanse all the negative energy you've manifested in yourself throughout the day, or from, you know, people being around other people and stuff like that throughout the day. And also your space, you know, you can cleanse your space. For those of you who don't know how, I'll probably do a video on that and show you how to cleanse your home, your area. All right, and then that's it. You wait for this to go out. All right, guys, do not throw this out in the garbage because it will burn right through. I normally leave this in there until the next time I'm using it. That way I know it's completely cooled off, and then I'll throw it out. You can flush it in the toilet if you want, whatever, but I normally wait. All right, before I get to the next tool that I use, one other way to cleanse your stones, your jewelry, your candles, anything that you want, is Mother Nature herself, okay? No tools necessary. You put it outside on the grass, the dirt, and that will help cleanse and remove any and all negative energy, okay? That's another super easy way to do it. Especially, you know, if you know your moon cycles, you know, that's even better. Now, the last tool that I use for cleansing is Florida water. This stuff smells absolutely amazing. So good, so good, so good. All right, you know, you just take a cotton ball, paper towel, whatever you have. You're gonna pour it onto the paper towel, and you're just gonna wipe down whatever the item, okay, whatever, let's pick another one, whatever the item is, okay? So I will normally put the intent into the bottle when I first get the bottle at home, so it's already blessed, or whatever you want to call it. So now I'm just going to cleanse my ring. It'll take like a few seconds to dry, and it's done. You know, then you can put the intent into whatever it is, whatever kind of intent you want into that item. Okay, the same thing with the crystals. You know, I will wipe down certain crystals with it. And once it's cleansed, put my intent into the crystal. For The candles, I have to say, this is probably my favorite way to cleanse my candles. I will put, let's see, I will hold the candle this way, take my Florida water, and cleanse. Now I'm cleansing away from me because I don't want it to come at me. Cleansing away. So I'm just swiping it up and away until I'm all the way around. Let's do the bottom. All right, if you can get all the way in there, get all the way in there. For the candles that don't come out, it's not a big deal. You do the same thing on the outside, wipe the top of it, and it's done. It's not a big deal. All right, same thing with this. I will do my candle real quick here. And away, away. And then it's done. I will set it aside. That way everything dries completely, all right? And then it's done, that's it. And then I could use now, my candle's ready to be used for any type of working, okay? And that's really it, guys. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoy that. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you have any questions on something that you would like for me to share with you guys, let me know, okay? And that's about it. So thank you for coming back, and I will see you again soon, guys. Thanks, bye.